what is this comment? I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing this, but there's no reason brake pads are going to grind. This guy's dumber than the fucking guy painting his brake rotor. There's no reason brake pads are just gonna grind all of the paint off and make it look goofy as It's not a real caliper. People are genuinely stupid. How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and tonight I get the Honda motor back, which means I will spend my Saturday night throwing the Honda together. So while you're out having fun, maybe at the bar or, you know, in some girl, she's probably a 6, but you see her as an 8. While you're out doing that, just know Drew Peacock is at home working on his Honda for you guys, because I want that thing to run. I know a lot of people say that I have really bad luck with the Honda, and I do, but I think my luck has finally turned around. So today we're on the up and up with it. She will be running and will be dynoed Wednesday. Anyways, today we're going to be taking a look at some really shitty car mods that I found on Instagram, and we're just going to see how bad they are and if there's any practicality or any use for any of these. They're all super bad. If you have these, you're a 10 out of 10 racer. So let's dive right in. I'd be blown away if any of you guys have one of these, but you might, honestly. All right, first one. Let's take a look at, well, he's clearly wrapping the brakes. Let's take a look at it.
Copyrighted music, of course.
Now, this is just probably one of the dumbest things I could think of. I'm sure there is a wrap material out there that can handle brake calipers. I'm sure there is. I just highly doubt it's the crap you find on Instagram coming straight from China. Not only would you have to spend a whole afternoon scrubbing the brake caliper to make sure that this thing actually sticks, but the moment that they get hot, the adhesive is going to heat up and it's not going to become sticky anymore and it's going to fly off. It's really reflective, like that side of it looks legit. But as for the practicality, it gets a 0 out of 10 for me. There's no point in wrapping your base model brakes, especially to make them stand out as if there's something special. I mean, it looks like you found a legendary Pokemon, for crying out loud. But they're cheap base model brakes, single piston, dog shit. Why stop there? Might as well wrap your knuckle and your strut and your springs maybe. Just wrap all of the useless shit in there. Also, doing just your brake calipers looks insanely stupid. It's also one of those mods where like nobody would really notice. I can't even really call it a mod. Someone would definitely list it on their mod sheet, so that's why I do. But this is not a mod. This is accessorizing or customizing. This is not a mod. Don't do this. Don't do it. All right, moving on. Sick. All right, let's take a look at this. I see some carbon fiber Honda wheels. I didn't know Honda was coming out with carbon fiber wheels, so let's just take a look at these. Video has no sound. Thank God. One less video to mute. Oh, they're just stickers. You're just sticking stickers on your wheels. This is what being a car guy is like in 2024. It's funny, I replied to a comment today. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I post those videos where like I see racers in the wild and I like, you know, record them and say stupid jokes and shit like that, and people get really offended, which is hilarious because they're like, the comment today specifically said, it's people like you who are ruining the car scene for everyone. You're making it hard to be a car guy or something like that. And it's like, the people that I'm posting aren't car guys. If they were car guys, they wouldn't modify their car with fake mods to make it look like something they're not. I think the video in particular had like fake Type R's in it. It was like people who were trying to make their base model Civics look like Type R's with the fake vents, the fake wing, all that good stuff. And it's like, yeah, if they were a real car guy, they wouldn't do that. I don't think I'm gatekeeping from real car guys, because anyone who is an actual car guy would not do that. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. I don't think so. Anyways, back to this. You have fake carbon fiber. Nothing screams more I'm poor than fake carbon. I hate fake carbon. I hate carbon overlays. I hate carbon stickers, carbon wrap. I hate that shit. The only time I see carbon wrap being useful is if your carbon is fading and you don't want to restore it because it'll just fade again, and you wrap it in carbon. That's the only time I see carbon wrap being useful. If you're wrapping over uglier carbon and it looks legit, go for it. But putting it on your stock wheels on your Honda Accord, that's not the move. 0 out of 10. Don't do that either. Also, it looks like this guy picked up some of the reflective tape from the last post we saw, so he's got some reflective brakes as well. Yeah, 0 out of 10. Also, you can't even see the carbon. It's so dark. Like there's no point in it. It looks so stupid. Moving on. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, by the way. This might be the single dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like this is pretty bad. This is so tacky. I hope they're fake, because if not, they're gonna get stolen. Like, people are just gonna peel it up. Like, let's try to count how much money it is. It's probably like $1,000. If I had to guess, it's like $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a little over $1,000. There's some $2 bills sprinkled in, maybe some 50s. I see a 50. I see a 2. I see another 2. Which the 2s are probably worth decent money. They're worth definitely more than 2, I would say, to a collector. And you're wrapping them on your Mercedes. It doesn't even look good. Like, it looks like a shitty Call of Duty skin from Black Ops 2. Like, it looks bad. And, like, we get it. You're in a Mercedes. Like, I'm sure you have some spare money, but you probably could have just bought an aftermarket hood and clear wrap that, and it would have been the same amount of money, you know, at the end of the day. What do you guys think about this? I think this is dumb. Again, this is not a car mod. This is like some personalization shit. But I mean, realistically, unless you live in the middle of nowhere and everyone's just a good Samaritan, this shit would not last. It would not last. There are fiends out there that would take this in broad daylight and they would not care. I mean, seriously. Also, imagine just like getting picked up from a date. You're the chick and the dude that picks you up has money wrapped in his hood. Like, is that your Romeo? That ain't your Romeo. I want to read some comments. Oh, this thing got 2.4 million likes? No way. Whole hood gonna go missing next meet. Yep. Imagine your hood getting fucked up because of fake bills. I would assume they are fake. I mean, that was my guess. But even then, that looks worse. Why do it with fake bills? That's stupid as shit. It's not even a flex at that point. It just looks tacky. Whatever. All right, let's go back to some car mods. Here we go. More brakes. What's up with Hondas today and their brakes? All right. We already know what's going on here. How are these still, like, how are people still buying these? It's funny because some Teslas have fake brake calipers from factory. You see a Tesla with big brakes, they're probably fake. It's kind of hilarious, but car manufacturers genuinely use this. And I do think it's a nice beauty cover, because I mean, that's an ugly fucking looking brake caliper. That looks like something out of Halo. It looks like a Sangheili Elite's hand. It looks disgusting. But that's just bad on manufacturing. You know, they just made it look ugly in general. But I feel like there's a better way to make it not look like that, you know, especially not blue. Like here's the thing, boys. Do we agree that brake calipers are lame? Yes, we do. But should we allow brake calipers if they are subtle? No, we shouldn't. We should not allow fake caliper covers if they're like subtle, like black or anything like that. There's literally no point other than you want the car to look cooler and look like it has better brakes than it actually does. At that point, yeah, just buy real ones. I know it's extra money, but that's fucking life, you know? Would you put on a fake supercharger? No. Would you put on a fake turbo? No. So why are you putting on fake brakes? It's the same thing in my book. And I also find it really funny because people always say on my posts, oh, you're clowning on people that don't have the money, Drew. You're clowning on people that don't have the money. This is a brand new Honda Accord. And I get this is an ad, but this is a brand new Honda Accord. This guy doesn't have money? Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. We're not talking about a $3,000 car. We're talking about a $30,000+ car. What the hell are you guys even talking about? If he had the money for the fake brake calipers, then I'm sure he has money and he could do some actual mods if he really wants to mod his car so bad or customize it. I don't know. That's just my own thought process. Let's see what other Oakman designs there are. I'm just kind of curious. Is it all just junk? Oh yeah, it's all just junk. Oh, it's really all just junk. Okay, well, maybe another day we'll look at that. All right, let's take a look at this wise man. He looks like he's doing a number with that rattle can. Holy shit, man. This is what happens when you spray paint in unventilated areas for too long. You go crazy. You become stupid in the head. Don't become stupid in the head. Jesus, man. Just go into town. He's painted the same spot like 3 times already. That's not how you paint either. Like, he's doing one coat and he's painting the center axle nut as well. That is bad. And to just burst his whole bubble, rotors aren't red, buddy. The rotors aren't red. He painted a fake disc rotor over his real disc rotor. That doesn't even make sense. Where's the caliper? How is this supposed to stop? This guy's trying to roleplay as Jesse from Fast and the Furious. You need calipers, buddy. It doesn't even make sense. At the very least, spray paint a black square somewhere on the rotor, so it looks like there's a caliper. This dude's just going to town, and it's funny too because you can see there's a lot of paint going through the holes, getting on his real caliper and his real rotor. What is this fucking comment? I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing this, but there's no reason brake pads are going to grind. This guy's dumber than the fucking guy painting his brake rotor. There's no reason brake pads are just gonna grind all of the paint off and make it look goofy as fuck. It's not a real caliper. People are genuinely stupid. Holy moly. Okay, so everything wrong with this video really quick. He's painting his lugs, which is gonna make them gunk up. Not a good thing. He's painting a fake brake rotor red. Makes no goddamn sense. There's a lot of overspray hitting his real braking system. Not the best thing in the world. And he's also doing it all in one thick wet coat, which is not how you paint. This guy went to, I was going to say the school for dummies, but I don't think he went to school. I genuinely don't think this guy has a brain inside that head. This comment's even stupider. That's insane. So, and 45 people like that? 45 people are even dumber than ever. Oh, Jesus. A lot of idiots out there. So I don't ride motorcycles anymore. I will not be taken out by an idiot. It's not going to happen. All right, last one. This one says 285 6018 at tires with 2-inch wheel spacers. Okay, let's take a look at this sick-ass build. I was going to say, like, I've ran wheel spacers in the past, and there's nothing inherently wrong with wheel spacers as long as they're set up properly. There's nothing wrong with them. Hell, my truck has wheel spacers right now, like 1-inch ones, nothing major. But painting them red, along with your drum brakes, this guy's related to the last guy, 100%. One wet coat on a Jeep. I will say at least the Jeep didn't have like the angry front grille. Come on, show me the rotors. Oh my God, show me them drums. Oh, the fronts were spray painted as well. Are the fronts drums as well on a Jeep? I kind of want to see that again. It was really hard to see, but are they? Am I tripping? The rears definitely are. We could see because he painted them bright fucking red. But the fronts, is that a caliper that he painted red? Or is that a whole braking system? Oh, fuck, it's hard to see. Regardless, please, whoever works at AutoZone, Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever the hell these people are getting paint, if you see people buying red spray paint, ask them first what it's for. And if they say they're painting their drum brakes, don't sell it to them. Don't sell it to them because they're going to paint their drum brakes and then they're going to inhale and snort the rest of it. They're just going to go crazy. It's the only explanation for why these people would do this shit. I've never seen a car with red drum brakes from factory. Any sports car wouldn't have drum brakes. So why are you painting them red? It doesn't make sense. And if you want to say, oh, well, it's a protective coating, Drew, you know he doesn't want it to rust. Paint it black. Paint it black. Do underbed coating. Do anything other than fucking bright fire truck red. People hurt my brain. My brain is numb. These are some of the worst modifications I've ever seen on Instagram. I mean, not as bad as the fake exhaust tips that shoot fire. Those are pretty bad. But I mean, it seems like everyone in this episode just doesn't know what the hell they're doing. All right, last one. This dude's flexing the shit like it's an iPhone. This shit is trash. Drew, you're being mean to these fake car people. They're real car guys too. A real car guy would not put fake brakes on his car. That just doesn't even make sense. Then they're paper thin too. Like, just do a disc brake swap if you really want the disc brakes. And if you don't, then don't do it. Just don't do it. This is the best kit we've seen all day because at least it has a caliper and a rotor, and they're both painted accordingly. But just don't. I don't know what to tell you guys. Don't be stupid. Like, I genuinely don't know what to tell you guys. It's just bad ideas all around the board. We had fake carbon fiber wrap. We had fake money on the hood. We have fake brakes. You notice a trend here? Fake, 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 fake. Anything fake is not worth doing. So don't do it. I'm done today. I'm done. Yeah, that one ruined my day. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't do any of these. You're smarter than that. You're better than that. And you're cooler than that. Subscribe. And until next video, peace. Send me more crappy mods. Jesus. All right. Deuces.